Fire in the hole, let's cook some chicken. Stay tuned, Sandra, you're gonna love this one. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I got going on for you today is some very uninteresting and very boring skinless, boneless chicken breasts. And what we're gonna do to these is gonna make them awesome. And let me tell you, I got this recipe from Alex and Boki from Almazan Kitchen. You all know Almazan Kitchen. You've seen it a million times. You can go check out this recipe. I'll leave a link in the description. And go check out Alex and Boki. They are two phenomenal dudes. They're in a phenomenal place where they live in, I think it's, what's the name of that place? It's Herzegovina, I think. I'm not sure. But they're in one of those places, but it's the most beautiful place on earth. And I've told them many times, I said, when I die, I don't want to go to heaven. I want to go to Almazan Kitchen, because they're cooking up some of the greatest stuff in the world. And the place they're cooking it up is amazing. Anyway, we start this one out with some of this. This is butcher block black pepper. This is what I use in my rubs. Now, what Boki used was he had a handful of black peppercorns, and he ground them up in his, pilon, his mortar and pestle. And I'm putting a generous amount of those black peppercorns in my dish here, my pan, because I've got 4 chicken breasts to marinate. But we start that out with the peppercorns. Now I got a couple of limes that I got to cut open and put some lime juice in there. Get some lime juice on that pepper. Not much juice in these limes, I'll tell you. That's why I got 2 of them. So some lime juice. That's about it for half a lime right there. Get another one. Follow along with me. Stick with me. You're going to love this recipe. It's amazing. I'm telling you. Wait till you see this. It rocks. We're going to cook this on a salt block on the other grill. So let me get this limes squeezed out, and we can move on to the next thing. Squeeze out some lime juice. Amazing, delicious chicken this is going to be. Chicken is normally very boring. This is going to be an awesome chicken. You should be able to tell that just from the amount of peppercorns I got in there. Okay, I almost got it done. One more half a lime, and we're done squeezing limes for today, I hope. Anyway, yeah, that's the juice of 2 limes. They're not very juicy, I'll tell you. Okay, so we got that in there. Now we need a little bit of fish sauce. Now my favorite fish sauce is 3 Crabs brand. We only need a little bit of fish sauce. I'll put the complete description in the complete recipe in the description, and you can check out Alex and Boki's video, and you can also get the recipe from me. And we need a little bit of soy sauce in there. A little bit of soy sauce, not much. Just a little bit. You know, I don't measure nothing. I don't care. And here's a problem. I should have opened that ahead of time. This is a condiment from the Far East, oyster sauce. We need a little bit of oyster sauce in there. Quite a bit. That's going to make this into a kind of a paste. Kind of a pasty marinade. That top's not going to go back on there. Then I got some garlic. I got about 2 heaping tablespoons of garlic. I'm going to drop that in there. Oh yeah. We can start stirring that around a little bit, because we're making a kind of a paste marinade. It's going to be a very thick marinade. And while the chicken's marinating in this pepper, we're not done yet with that. While the chicken's marinating in this, we're going to cook. We're going to make an Armenian condiment to go with this. So we got some golden blossom honey. A bit of that in there. Honey, make it sweet. Sweet honey. Oh yeah. And a little bit of rice wine vinegar. Just a little. Just a splash of that. And here's something cool that I gotta tell you, this is Smudge's infused sunflower oil, garlic pepper. And the guy who got this for me is named Mark Karkuff. And he's a customer of mine on Facebook. He bought some of my rubs. And the nice guy, he sent me this, look at the garlic. You can see the garlic and the pepper in there. He sent me this sunflower oil. So I used it in a couple of recipes, and I'm using it in this one today because it has a good flavor of garlic and black pepper. It's not as flavorful as Sang stir-fry oil. And because it's sunflower oil, I don't think it has as high of a boiling point as Sang stir-fry oil, but it's still a very nice oil. So we got one more thing we got to put in here, which is some parsley. I'm going to cut up some fresh parsley right here. Don't need much, just a little bit. We're saving some for the garnish for later on. So we'll cut up some parsley. Cut it up fine. Got some nice curly Italian parsley. My salt block is coming up to temp on the other grill. And then we're going to make this Armenian pepper sauce. I don't know what to call it. It's called Adjika. Adjika. Never heard of it before I saw these guys make this stuff. And I fell in love with it. It's awesome. We'll put some parsley in there. Get that all in there. Okay, we're ready to marinate the chicken. So what I want to do is, I want to get those chicken breasts and drag them through that, hope you can see that, drag them through that marinade so that it gets all over them. You want to get that all over those chicken breasts, like that. Get another one out of there, get it in there. We want to really slather that stuff on there. Oh boy, this is going to be good, I'm telling you what. Wait till you see this, it's going to be awesome. All that honey and stuff. And this, we got to marinate these for a little while we're making that other stuff. We'll let these marinate in here. Look at that. That's some good stuff right there, boy. Oh man. One more. Stay tuned. Here we go. Alright, that's the last one. Get that in there. Get it all covered up in that marinade. We'll get these marinated up. It's going to take a while, not long. In the meantime, we're going to make that Armenian Adjika. Adjika, I think it's called. I think that's pronouncing it correctly. Anyway, let me get this covered up and put in the refrigerator while we make that Adjika. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're going to make this condiment. It's kind of a pepper sauce. It's called Adjika. I hope I'm saying that right. I got my Ninja chopper out here. I got a whole red bell pepper that I'm going to drop in there. And I'm going to have to make some noise. I'm sorry to tell you, but we're going to have to make some noise. We got to be noisy today. And we're going to just punch that down a little bit with the Ninja chopper. Okay, that's good enough to start with. So the bell pepper is pretty much cremated in there. Now we've got a carrot that I peeled, and all I did was peel it, actually. I'm going to get that in there, punch that down a bit with the Ninja chopper. Sorry about the noise, can't be helped. Okay, we got a carrot and bell pepper in there so far. Now I've got an apple, a Honeycrisp apple that I cored and peeled. Going to get that in there. Honeycrisp apple. That's kind of an unusual ingredient, but whatever. That's what goes in it. Adjika. Okay, sorry about the noise again, once again. Oh, that apple's not quite cut up yet, but that's okay, because the next thing we got to put in is a tomato. We have to cut up a tomato. One ripe plum tomato in there. Get that in there. Isn't that nice? This is a nice sauce, but it is a little peppery. Not peppery, but you'll see. I'm going to put a jalapeno in there. You know what? Let me turn the music up while I do this. Alright, I think I got that everything homogenized up in there. Next thing we're going to put is a jalapeno. Now you can make this as hot or as mild as you want, and all you do with the jalapeno is cut the stem off, put the whole jalapeno in there, seeds and everything, white skin and all. And then all we need is a little bit of olive oil. A little bit of olive oil. Oh, we need some garlic. We're going to put as much garlic as we like. We're going to put about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's a good number, 13. 13 cloves of garlic in there. Throw that jalapeno stem away and a little bit of olive oil. We'll blend that up. I won't make you listen to that. We get that blended up. That's our Adjika. That's our sauce for the chicken. So stay tuned. We'll get the chicken on the salt block and get it frying. My Himalayan salt block is hot. It's at about 400 degrees. Gonna get one of those chicken breasts that we marinated. Get it on there and get it frying. Oh man, that marinade's amazing. Just going to let it cook a while on one side. When I start to see it getting opaque through the center, I'll flip it over. I guess I should zoom in on it. You know, if you go to Armenian Kitchen, you'll see the close-up of this. They really cook it close-up. So we're frying chicken on a salt block, Himalayan salt block. It's at about 400 degrees, that thing. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's starting to turn translucent on the edge. I want to get it a good cook on it and then flip it over. You see that parsley and all that marinade stuff that was on there, the pepper. It's really amazing. It's starting to get a good bit of cook on it. I'm just going to cook this one up for you, and then I'll get them all on a plate. We will take a taste and drink a beer. Let me flip this over. I think it's ready to flip. About ready to flip. Let's flip it over. Show you the other side. Looks good already, doesn't it? Nowhere near done though. It's got to cook. So let me get my chickens fried up and get them on a plate, and then we'll get a beer and take a taste of this amazing Almazan Armenian Asian Armenian fusion chicken. So stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, the famous Frosty Root Boy mug. And here's today's beer. This is Flensburger Gold. This is a German beer. I don't usually get beer from other countries. There's a lot of American beer out there. And this isn't really a craft beer, but you know what? I gotta tell you why I got this. Look at this bottle. See the cap? I figure I could use the bottle for something. This is a product of Germany. Alcohol by volume 4.8, so it's sessionable. Flensburger Gold. And there's a whole thing on here. If you're really interested in Flensburger Gold, you could find out. But the only way for me to find out is to pour some out. Some Flensburger Gold. I think it's a lager, pretty sure. I'll double check that in a minute. And it's just enough to fit in my, whoops, Frosty Root Boy mug. And is it a lager? Imperial Gold Lager. Yes, it is a lager. Alcohol by volume 4.8. Flensburger Gold. Not bad, not too shabby. German beer, not much head on it. Lasse, you like German beer? I do. Let's quaff the froth off of what little bit of froth there is. Let's take a sniff first. Smells excellent. Smells excellent. Let's quaff the froth off it, Lassa. Wow. That's got a great mouthfeel. It's very smooth. There's hardly any alcohol in it. That's probably why. And look what I got. I got this cool bottle. I got this cool bottle with the cool cap. I don't know what I'm going to put in it. I might put some root beer rub in it. Maybe if you're good to me and you give me at least 500 views on this video, I'll fill it up with root beer rub and give it to one of my subscribers. How about that? How would you like that? How about if I do that? Here's what I'll do. If I get 500 views on this video, I'll fill that up with root beer rub and ship it out to one of my lucky subscribers. How about that? And it's delicious beer. It's very easy, smooth drinking. All right. I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for me to take a taste of this chicken, and I can't wait myself. Where's my knife? I'm going to slice off a piece right here, right on the end here. Look how juicy that is. Can you see that? Can you see the juice? Wow. That's my bite, babies. Wow. This, oh my goodness, is peppery and delicious, moist and wonderful. This chicken is amazing. Just like everything that comes out of Armenian Kitchen is amazing. This chicken is amazing. Go down in the description. Check out my buddies Alex and Boki if you haven't already looked at them. I'm sure you have. They probably have 2 million subscribers. Go up in the iCard if you like. You know what I always say? If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, check the iCard for the Gallery Barbecue. He's a cool dude, cooking up some cool stuff. Gallery Barbecue. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Gallery. Go check out Armenian Kitchen. I can't match their videos. Whoops, there goes my bottle. I can't match the beautiful scenery of their videos, the tranquil. I just gotta have another piece of chicken. It's so delicious. Oh man. You know that marinade is what makes this. The peppery, honey, fish sauce, all that stuff that's in there is amazing. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? I'll go check out Armenian Kitchen in the description and get the recipe and make this at home. It's awesome. Can subscribe to me, subscribe to Gallery Barbecue. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. And if I get 500 views on this video, I'll fill this bottle up with root beer rub and send it to one lucky subscriber. How about that? Okay? All right, babies. We'll see you next week. Bye.